Hi there, it's Lori, and here's my story because I think you will all think this is really funny how I'm doing this. Okay, so here's my knitting. I have one more centimeter of ribbing to do. I'll just show you this on my head. Now, this is not for me, this is for my husband, but it's plenty stretchy to be for my husband. As you can see, there are mistakes. That is the only glaring mistake right there. I mean, there are other mistakes, but that one, very visible. Well, at least to me. I mean, there are plenty of visible mistakes, but no, I'm not pulling any of this out. I am almost done. Oh, I'm so sorry with this first donut of yarn. So I need to cake up the other two. My thinking was the ribbing would take one full cake, and we're about there. Now, if this was for my head, I would be ready to start doing the hat and decrease, but for his head, it probably needs to be down here. I believe I have 1 centimeter left, or a little less than a half an inch left of the ribbing, which I think is 2 rows, but it might only be 1. I don't know. I measure and pretty much constantly when I finish a row because I'm getting close enough now. But yeah, so here's what's funny. Here's these two. I have 2 of these little bulb safety pins there, stitch markers, to show that's the beginning end of a round. Now, to tell myself which direction I'm going when I pick the needles up again, since I had a brown and a white, the white tells me I'm going toward the white. The brown is at the end because brown in the end. Okay, hopefully y'all picked up the subtlety of my silliness. Think poop emoji. All right, we'll move on. That was not subtle at all. So that is the biggest thing. Now, why is this part of my shout out? I'm going to shout out Judy's Creations, and I'll come to Linda's Crochet channel too. Judy's Creations is trying to get to 2,000 by her birthday, which is also in August. I don't remember what day. And she does make-alongs. And the make-along for August is a hat and scarf set. So, here's the thing about hat and scarf set. Well, I can knit the hat. I could crochet the scarf, or, because I won't have enough of this yarn, I just need them to coordinate, right? Or I could, right, as long as they kind of go together, I would assume. They don't have to be the samesies. But hat and scarf is the make-along for Judy's Creations. So that's where the hat comes in. I might actually finish this hat someday. I know that knitting is it just takes a lot longer, and this is skinnier yarn than I typically use. I am also alternating between this and a crochet project. Now, this is a gift, I guess, potentially for Christmas. I don't know. Maybe. I need to see if my brother-in-law wears hats too. Beanie types, like down over his head. I don't think he does. He has really long, curly hair. And he usually pulls it back. So I don't know. I don't know if he wears hats or not. I'll find out. Anyway. But that could be for Christmas. But the blanket I'm making is a baby blanket, and I have to finish that by the end of August. By the end of August is Helix Stitchcraft Lexi's, formerly So Magical Michelle's, Magical Make-Along. And the Magical Make-Along is Lazy Days Holiday Craze. I'm a co-sponsor. So that's what in other words, lazy days of summer, holiday, taking a vacation, anything related to that, any art form, anything related to any holiday. So my baby blanket happens to kind of be Earth Day related. It's their theme. So mine is a holiday of Earth Day, one of my makes that you have not seen at all. So that'll be exciting for you guys to see that when I actually have enough progress to show you. The real question is, can I finish? I'm actually just following a pattern. Well, I'm following 2 patterns. It's going to be 3 panels. One, the center is Fiber Spider Craig's tessellated forest fillet, but I do the popcorns. I am using Ferris wheel yarn. Oh, I found this yarn band. Did I lose it already again? Because that sounds like me. Where's this yarn band? I found it. It starts with an E. Ugh. Anyway, well, darn it. Is that it? No. Peaches and cream is not what this is. I'll find it again. Hopefully soon. Well, when I do the other bands. Oh, there it is. I moved the pickle and there it is. This is the yarn. Filatura de Crasa Zara, Z-A-R-A, made in Italy. This came from Ladybird Loves. I won it from her. 3 little donuts of this. It's amazing yarn. It is color shade. No, the color is 1941. 1941. I bet some people watching me were born then. All right, 100% Lana Extra Fine Merino Superwash wool, and I'm always okay with superwash. Plus, that means he can throw it in the wash if he needs to. 50 grams, 1.75 ounces, approximately 125 meters, or 136.5 yards. So, like I said, my donut, and I did do, well, I can count, because these are every 20. I did do 100 stitches, and for my gauge and my needles and this yarn, that was correct, because it would fit me tightly, but as you can see, there's lots of stretch, so it can fit on my husband very nicely as well, because his head is not a tiny head. His head is a normal-sized head. But I needed 100 stitches, so I'm glad I went with that. I kind of was measuring as I went. So, hold on one moment. Sorry, I had to deal with something. But anyway, wanted to talk about that yarn. Ferris wheel yarn. I'll see if I can find this yarn. A link. I think I'm going to have an Amazon store, but I'm still trying to figure out how to set it up. But they did upgrade me from just associate, where I had to just put links. Which is for whatever that's worth. Anyway, so yeah, this is very nice yarn that came from Ladybird Loves, because I won a Woolly Wednesday. I don't know if that's the right name. I think it was from Woolsmith. I think. I know it was not Wool Warehouse. It was Wool something else. Hadisha, that would be Ladybird Loves. But again, the make along for Judy's Creations, who's trying to get to 2,000. She only needs about 100, I think, people. Hat and scarf set. I don't know. Again, set. I could, you know what? On my knitting machine, I could make a scarf. It just would not be this same color. As long as that's allowed, I would think so. If it needs to match, I don't know. I can't really use that one. But I can crochet a hat a lot faster than I can knit a hat. But this is thinner yarn, and this is, I wanted to accomplish a hat, and then I'm going to attempt socks, but not until at least September. And I'm going to have a lady at Crochet Club help me in person. She did show me the magic loop, and my brain kind of got it. I've watched several videos, because I think that's what's going to work for me. I watched her do it, and she knits very fast. But I don't expect to be able to do that, but I would really like to be able to use that magic loop so that I can just go that way instead of double-pointed needles, DPNs, or Sharon Sutcliffe calls them double sticks, which is fair. I'm really hoping to start doing Podiversary. It's going to be way past my actual Podiversary. It is 3 years, but it's only been the last 2 that I have grown significantly. So it was not until January of 2024 that I really started to grow. And that was because of lives. January 2025, I started, that's when the real growth started. Wait, maybe it's only a year and a half that I've been growing like this. Anyway, Anyway, I appreciate you all, and I want to do the podversary. Okay, Judy's Creations. Help her get to 2,000 subscribers. Watch something and like. And I'm going to say this with Linda's crochet channel as well. She's trying to reach a goal. Her original goal was 750 by her birthday, which is at the end of August. Well, toward the end of August. She's adjusted that because, you know, summer, it's really hard. It's really hard to get your channel to grow in the summer. At least summertime up here in the U.S. That's what most people experience. So she's adjusted it to 575. But she has grown significantly since she set that goal. So she was willing to bring it down to 575 for her 75th birthday. We can easily get her there. But please go check that you're actually subscribed to Linda. And even if you think you're subscribed to Judy, check and see. Because sometimes you get unsubscribed. So after you go subscribe or check that you're subscribed, make sure you watch something and leave a comment. It can be a short. That's fine. Just watch the whole thing. Whatever you watch. Watch the whole thing. And that goes for both channels. And then please go watch something of Lexi's as well for the Magical Make-Along, and submit something for the Magical Make-Along if you want. There's so much in here. There's cooking. Remember, cooking counts. There was so much in this book. And this book is available. This Special Occasions Crochet Projects. It has recipes along with all kinds of other crafts. Like this beautiful thread basket, for example. Stuff for weddings. That's beautiful. There's filet. There's Barbie clothes. There's an Irish cream drink mix if anybody wanted to drink. But this is one of my favorites. This leprechaun doorstop. Too cute. But I will link this book. This book is available. I could not find the other book to link, but this one is available, and it has some great stuff. Like, look at that. All that stuff for Easter. So check it out. But the reason I bring this up, because it has recipes. The make-along includes the art form of cooking. So if you have some holiday treat that you make, that can be an entry. It can be drawing, singing, dancing, poetry, any of the yarn crafts. It can be any of paper craft. It can be like what Rusty from Mama G. I'll tag the Rusty Blades. This was her entry for the last theme, which was Here Comes the Sun. Each theme lasts for 2 months. The only rule is it can be a whip, can be something you started, but it has to be completed sometime in the 2 months. Yeah, so all of that. Yeah. All right. I don't know what else I need to say, but please, with Judy and Linda and Helix Stitchcraft Lexi, check that you're subscribed. If you aren't, subscribe again, watch something and leave a comment, and then your subscription sticks. And then their numbers don't go like this. It's so frustrating when you have a goal and your number bounces up and down. It's so annoying. It's YouTube. It's not the people being jerks or, whatever. It's what happens. The YouTube's like, oh, this person subscribed but never watched anything. It will purge that. So thank you, Tuber Chat, for that advice. I don't remember which person I was watching that said that was a Tuber Chat advice. Okay. With that, Missy has come to join us. This is Missy. I'm not even tasting anything. She just decided she needed some cuddles. Thanks for coming in. Can I get an amen? Hugs from me, Ma Potato Head. Hugs from me. Whatever kind of hug you need, even if it's from a distance. Those are cacti. If you can't tell, and it says hug me. And please always remember that you matter and kindness matters. I appreciate the time you spend with me, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for being here. Bye.